Ladies and gentlemen, the Chibi Reviews situation where he's chosen to die on Lollipop Hill has genuinely gotten worse as a lot of humongous content creators have now started to cover his tweets, his shenanigans. Jadeon being one, a very popular content creator. He's made a video why liking drawings of kids is okay, obviously in reference to Chibi Reviews, and even Diesel Patches, another very massive 1 million subscriber daily commentary channel. Lolly blank is good, actually. I'm not going to say that word. YouTube doesn't like it, but Chibi does not like these videos. He's not a fan. He's basically been crashing out on Twitter for the past day. And the thing is, when it comes to Chibi Reviews, he always thinks that he's winning because every time he posts something, there is a cult of people who also have, one hand holding their little peanut, the other hand is holding up a picture of a cartoon miner, and, do that math of what they're doing. And you, of course, are going to have this cult come to defend him no matter what he says, pulling the old, it's just fiction, it's just cartoons, it's just blah, blah, blah. Getting to the point where Chibi Reviews is literally just lying now on Twitter, saying, Diesel, a channel with 1 million subscribers, basically called me a PDF in his latest video for defending lollipops. But a year ago, in his community posts, he was making lollipop jokes and privated a video being positive about lollipops, as you can see. That's kind of weird, right? In the part right here, privated a video is just a lie, by the way. I'm not defending the post by Diesel Patches because I do think it is just kind of inappropriate, especially when he's going to make a video calling out Chibi for what he's been doing. But here's the post from Diesel Patches to just show you that it is real, saying, guys, my cousin hacked my account and publicized a video that was meant to be private. What a weirdo, am I right? And it's not a real video. This video never existed on YouTube. And it says, so what if she's 12 with a devil emoji, 3.5K from Diesel Patches, 30-second long video of this character. Obviously in a inappropriate position. I do think it is a bit different to post a extremely inappropriate, what you would say, like no chill joke. Really, it's kind of like when people make a joke about and be like, oh, I'm at a Diddy party, or I'm going to Epstein's Island. It's extremely disgusting. It's extremely inappropriate. But again, it's one of those jokes where it's like extremely edgy. But I think it's extremely different to, again, post an out-of-pocket, inappropriate joke than making dozens and countless videos and tweets actually defending this stuff and being angry at the fact that people think it's weird that you are cranking your hog to this kind of stuff. Now, to give a little more credibility to the fact that Diesel Patches never posted this video, I went ahead and searched up So What? And as you can see, I guess the original video, or that this fake post is based on, is about Cody Ko. Obviously, there was a huge controversy between Cody Ko and Taina Mongu. She was 17. He was a lot older than that. His title was So What If She's 17? And here is this post, So What If She's 12? So obviously, he changed the thumbnail of the actual Cody Ko video, and then he changed the 17 to a 12, I'm going to assume. Now, this video by Diesel Patch is about 18 minutes of him talking about the controversies going on between Chibi Reviews, between Jadeon, between Schlepp, and basically giving his opinions and thoughts on people who defend, lolly material, right? In this, he basically just talked about how, Chibi is cringe, essentially, and that the things that Chibi would defend are extremely disturbing, and, him liking this kind of stuff, and so valiantly coming out to defend it, blah, 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 is again just very weird. And he even defends Chibi to an extent because he says that if Schlepp was actually comparing the idea of Lolly being comparable or similar to actual CSAM material, then that would make Schlepp a dumbass, pretty much.
Chibi decided to make a response video because, to him, Schlepp is making the argument that Lolly is just as bad as actual child material. He believes this because when Schlepp originally made this post, he took out the word anime when describing child erotica, showing he's conflating the two. Now, I don't know for sure what the intent was here behind editing out the word anime, but if Schlepp's position is that CSAM and Lolicon are comparable, then that is an incredibly stupid position to have, considering only one actually inflicts harm on children.
So Diesel Patches was kind of extremely fair in this video. Yes, it is a bit trolly. It's a bit like of a joke. He's not someone who's very friendly, very nice. His videos are satirical, you know, they're very critical and like hard hitting, right? Now, it's safe to say that Chibi Reviews did not like this video by Diesel Patches, as he very quickly made a response video, a 49-second response, saying, "Your posts are public, Loli is good actually," response. And in this video, he put a Rev Says Desu thumbnail. He pretty much talks about this community post, and he talks about how like, guys, so isn't it crazy that Diesel Patches made a video talking about me, and he has this thing in his community post.
So Diesel just uploaded a video an hour ago talking about my situation and more or less slandering me and calling me a PDF for defending Loli content within my video. But what I find very interesting about this video is that 1 year ago, he made this post on his YouTube community post tab, more or less joking about lolis within One Piece and anime, and he says with his own words, "Guys, my cousin hacked my account and publicized a video that was meant to be private. What a weirdo, am I right?" And this comment was made after he posted this video, and people were starting to say it was a little bit weird.
Mind you, this was never a video posted. That's the joke. You don't have to think that the lolly element of it is funny and you might think it's inappropriate. The joke is that he never posted this. He posted the community post to make it seem like he posted this. And people in the comments are going along with the joke like, "Oh man, I missed it. Did you delete it already? Oh, I missed the video." Chibi, this man never posted this video, and you are lying. Again, you have, you know, so many subs, you have all these subs, you have all these viewers, your cult of goons that are going to come out to, you know, talk trash, blah, 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 but at least be honest about the situation. Diesel Patches never posted this video. There's not a single post online talking about this video. Somehow you are the only person in the world who knows the context of this now private video. That never existed, dude.
And so he quickly privated and apparently deleted this video. So I find it very interesting that someone that is calling me a PDF for lolly stuff is turning around and making posts about it a year ago and even making light and joking about it. So, yeah, what's up with that?
This never happened. Like, we can criticize someone and we can, you know, insult someone and we can say, "Oh, you're a hypocrite, blah, blah, blah," but we don't need to lie. We don't need to say, he actually privated this video. He did not. Can you prove that? Can you prove that this was ever a video that he posted on his channel other than a extremely bad, you know, out-of-pocket community post joke? Because it never happened. It does not exist, Chibi. So before you, you know, dig yourself into a hole, right? Like, you're the same guy who gets so angry when people call you, you know, predator or PDF, whatever. But here you are, lying, saying someone posted a video onto their channel and then quickly deleted it when they never did that. And the insanity of this entire thing is Chibi Reviews blocked me because I said, "That's not a real video. Yeah, the community post is weird, but it's a fake picture and title to look like an upload dog. Stop spreading lies when you're the same one who cries when others call you a PDF," right? Now, I've made countless videos talking about Chibi, insulting Chibi, calling him out, saying he's a dummy, blah, blah, blah. This was the one that caused him to block me. Isn't that a little weird? The one that's basically calling out his blatant lie, right? Obviously, I'm not a fan of Chibi, but I've also made videos kind of in support of him or defense of him in terms of like his family, right? I've made videos talking about how he got doxxed and apparently swatted and people were making fun of his brother passing away and whatnot. I disavow all those things. I think those things are not fair, not fun to do. But I also think he's stupid. But I also am, again, not a huge meat rider of Diesel Patches, but I'm going to defend him when this video did not exist. Now, that's where I'm going to wrap up today's video. There's not a whole lot of updates regarding, you know, Chibi. Of course, he's still defending the same old stupidity that he does. He's still pulling the "it's fiction" card. They're fake, they're drawings, they're blah, blah, blah. Now, I want to know what you guys think, as always, down below. I appreciate you watching. Peace out.